Imagine a universe where the stars are not just destinations, but gateways to powers that humanity was never meant to wield. You have survived the initial contact, but now you find yourself deeper in the void, facing an ancient enemy that views our expansion as a cancer to be excised. But when you discover that the pathway is not just a route, but a weapon left behind by a precursor civilization, you realize that exploration has turned into a war for the very soul of the galaxy. Welcome to Pathway to the Stars, Book 2, the second pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in D. Levesque's space opera saga. If you love first-contact warfare tropes, military sci-fi, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist navigate cosmic horrors through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral chill of deep space isolation with the profound weight of destiny. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's discovery of a hidden precursor facility, thrusting them into a race against time to secure the technology before rival factions or alien threats crush their mission. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of warp drives, the static of long-range comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every jump could lead into an ambush. Levesque excels at capturing the psychological toll of command in the face of the infinite, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but being lost forever in the void. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular explorer-hero trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of alien worlds, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who have superior technology and no moral compass. Watching the protagonist reverse-engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional trop-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level-up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of Pathway to the Stars lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates toward its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Pathway to the Stars Book 2 is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Levesque has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.